My family went on a Disney cruise and we got this photo album with all of our fun pictures from the cruise. You just select the professional photos and you put them in there, and you see the problem. I just open it up to show you, and this paper started falling off and it would slide off, and I was worried that my kids were going to rip it. I got a Silhouette Cameo for Christmas, and I thought, what better way to use it by printing a vinyl cover. So you see this beautiful, it's in cream, if you can't tell the color, and it looks just so professional. So I searched for Disney Dream Vector because we wanted on a transparent background, and I tried to search SVG for the Studio for the Silhouette software, but I couldn't find any. So I posted on a group message, Facebook message, and someone told me how I could pull in an image from Google. Shout out to Cassidy, a very friendly stranger who helped me with this. So I wanted to put it out there in case no one else knows how to trace in Studio. So I'm going to right click and save image as. And I'm just going to save it to my desktop, and Disney Dream for show. And there we have it. So I'm going to open up Silhouette Studio. I already have my mat, and I reveal, sometimes it'll be this white or just a little bit, but I like to reveal it 100% because I like to see the numbers so I know exactly where I'm putting my piece of vinyl. All right, we are going to open from the desktop Disney Dream for show, and we have this image. So I'm going to just leave it that size for now. We're going to go over here on this trace. So open the trace window. It's this little butterfly looking. I think it's a butterfly. Yes, it's a butterfly. First, select trace area, and you get this plus sign, and you're going to highlight the area you want to trace. You are going to make sure that high pass filter is selected and drag this all the way to the end where it's at 300, the value at 300, and you're going to see that it's yellow now. Now you make sure that low pass filter is not selected because we don't want that. We don't need to change anything with threshold, and then go down here to scale and change it to 4. And that is just to get more crisp lines on the edges. So once that is set, then you click trace, and you see that there is the red around all the words now. And watch this magic happen. Just select and move that. So you can delete that and click on this, and you can resize it. Look at that. This is all cuttable. All those red lines means that it is cuttable. Continuing on, my sister wants the years on hers, and I have the Disney font. So I'm going to write 2016 and scroll down. It is called Walt Disney Script, and I just found it online for free. Search for free fonts, and it is the Walt Disney Script. All right, so I'm just going to make it about the same size as these words and tuck it right under here. You can choose if you want it just right there, if you want it over here. Of course, do whatever you would like. Okay, so once I do that, now I'm going to select them, this image and this one, and right click, group them together. So now when I resize, they'll all resize together. So the piece that I have selected is about 6 inches. And so on my cutting mat, that my piece of vinyl is not quite to the 7, and it goes down to the 6. So I want to make sure that I'm in my vinyl print, and again, that is why I like revealing my grid lines and my numbers, because I like using just scrap pieces of vinyl, and I want to make sure that I have it right and I'm not going too far over and I don't get the whole image. Okay, I'm going to make sure I have the right cut settings. So you click this for cut settings, and I have already preset all the way down at the bottom, user defined Oracle 651. I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly or what. We have the blade set to 2 and the speed at 8. And I've not changed the thickness. Now I'm going to say send to Silhouette. Okay, I'm going to make sure that I load the cut mat. I have my paper, my vinyl lined up, and we're going to hit load. All right, the job is finished. I'm going to unload and look at it. You can see a little bit. There it comes up. All right, so now this is by far my favorite thing about printing vinyl. So I'm going to take it off of my cutting mat, and since the settings are correct, it did not really cut through the backing. Still looks great. All right, so we're gonna move this out of the way, and this is my favorite part, weeding. Okay, so I'm gonna do weeding, and this is with vinyl. And I use a straight pin, and I'm going to grab the big image first. I mean the big vinyl around first, and then do all the inside. So you just get your needle at a corner, and then peel at an angle, and make sure you're not peeling any of the words up. And then sometimes you leave a lot behind. All right, so I like to hold on to this sticky side up. Sorry, let's move my camera. I like to have it sticky side up, so when I'm going through and getting these little bitty pieces, I can just stick it on there and I don't have to worry about anything. So there you have it, this vinyl piece. And then we have to put the transfer paper. And I've already cut it. So we're going to peel back the not sticky part. So we're going to peel this back. And I like to get it started halfway. And then we're going to make sure that we cover all the words. And then I'm going to hold it down and smooth it out as I pull. So there we have the transfer piece of paper over it. And then you're going to scrape, spatula, whatever, the whole thing. A lot. Over and over and over. And then once you've done that a lot, it'll pull up with the transfer. And then you can put it onto your photo album.